Hey gang, Scott Davenport here. I've got a tip for you today in Lightroom about the Visualize Spots slider in the spot removal tool. Now this is a option that you can turn on to visualize the spots that may be on your sensor, or water droplets that may have been on the front of your lens, whatever it might be that could be construed as a spot to help you find them and remove them. But there's a sensitivity to it, and depending on where you have it set, it may not show you everything. And so I was working through a photo here and it was a perfect example of it. So let me hit the Q key. I've opened up spot removal. You can see I've got all sorts of little circles and spots that I've removed. But up in the top corner here, let me zoom in. I've got this one spot right here. Now the way I normally work through dust spot removal is I'll toggle on and off the Visualize Spots option here, actually down here in the bottom here. Turn that on. If you don't see this toolbar, press the T key. You'll get your toolbar up there. But when I turn this on, you see you get this really funky looking view of your photo. It's really just kind of doing a very high contrast view of edges and differences between things. And that's normally where the spots live. You've got some differential of tone. But notice I have it down here pretty low. And so that one particular spot that was here is not showing up. The A key is what I'm using to toggle off and on that Visualize Spots. It's not there. If I increase this slider, we start to see it show up. You start to see a lot more things show up too. Like this here, that could be a spot. This here could be a spot. I'll turn the A key off again. And yeah, there actually might be one there, and there might be one here. So I tend to keep this slider pretty far to the right. It does make the photo very noisy, very grainy, very difficult to visually absorb, quite honestly. But what that does let me do is find additional spots. I can see one here, here, here. And so the way I'll work through a photo, zoomed in, toggling off and on this feature, and then I see a spot right there. I'm at the heel, I'll click once, take care of it, and then toggle off and on, take care of other spots along the way. But making sure to toggle off and on, and let's turn the tool overlay to never and turn that off, so that I can see the removal do a nice job. This one here, you'll get the idea. I'll hit that one right about there. Okay, good. And then I'll work my way through the rest of the photo using the function down arrow on a Mac or page down on a Windows machine to go all the way through my scene, toggling off and on that Visualize Spots all the way through the process and just rooting out all the dust spots. So if you're using Visualize Spots, cool. Check that slider, push it over to the right a little bit farther. You'll get more visibility into hard to find spots. Hope you found this useful. Got questions? Drop them below. And until next time, my name's Scott Davenport. Have fun.